if your holy book has to have rules in it telling people not to sleep with animals, then I suspect that God may have made a slight error in his perfect design of us. Because God does seem to highlight the evils of doing the wild thing with a wild thing much more than you would expect from a deity who supposedly makes no mistakes, with warnings in Leviticus, Exodus, and Deuteronomy against it. Which is confusing because if God really did make us perfect in his image, then surely the urge to make the beast with two backs with a beast outside of our species just shouldn't be a problem. In fact, it shouldn't even be a thought, no matter how drunk you might be or how much you may love Disney's Beauty and the Beast. And I'm still not entirely sure if what happened in that movie was completely legal. Or is it that God really did make us in his image, and part of what God likes to do is go make like a big bad wolf and blow a little pig's house down? And is this then why, before creating Eve, God first offered all of the animals to Adam to be his companion? Because God naturally assumed that, as a creation made in his image, Adam would totally be into that kind of thing. And is this also why we are so often told that animals don't get to go to heaven when they die? Is it less that only man is holy enough to go to heaven, and just that God can't cope with the temptation of having all of those animals running around? Either way, if God repeatedly has to tell people not to sleep with animals, then either he didn't create us perfectly in his image, which means he's not really an all-powerful deity who makes no mistakes, or if he really did create us in his image and still feels the need to tell us not to have sex with animals, then he is most definitely not a perfect God. Instead, he is just a grotty little pervert who needs to be reported to the animal welfare services. God said go screw, get down and dirty while you're doing the do. God said go bang, go slam in every way you can. Yes, God said go screw, make sure you call out my name when you do.